Hi, my name is Vanessa Garcia. This is my pecha kucha project. Imagine having a perfect baby. Now you can. Science has come out with a new way to create a baby, and you can choose how you want your baby to look like. They are called designer babies. What the scientists do is that they grab the right embryos, the right color of eyes, color of hair, color of skin or genes that the couple chooses for their baby. The couple also has the right to choose the genes that they don't want their baby to have. For example, some babies might have the fat gene, which can lead to obesity, which has many risk factors as in high blood pressure, high cholesterol, emotional stress, and diabetes. In the future, parents now have the option to remove that gene. You can avoid having a child with disabilities, or you can also have a child with disabilities if you would like. There was a lesbian couple that went to the clinic and asked to create a child with a deaf gene. The reason for the couple's choice was that the couple was deaf, so they wanted a child to come into the world like them and not feel left out. A lot of people are against designing babies. For starters, all religions are against this. Religions believe that the only way that you can create a child is through a man and a woman, not through science. They believe that designing a baby is messing with the anatomy of the body, and it is not the correct way. It is a sin and it should not be. They have been trying to shut down the clinics that have these procedures. I disagree with this for a couple of reasons. I feel that everyone has a right to choose however they want their baby to look like, especially if they are going to make a healthy baby. Another reason is that people in the religions shouldn't get involved in this matter. There are so many babies' lives that can be saved by doing this method. Finally, if the scientists didn't think that this was a safe procedure to do, then they couldn't have let it happen. A lot of people don't know anything about this procedure and they speak very poor about it. But what they don't know is that they can create very healthy children. There will be people that will want to create babies with disabilities, and that I am actually against because I do not feel like that is fair for a baby. When parents design a baby, the doctor should not let them make one with certain genes that can make them become disabled in the future. They should make the option of choosing embryos with unhealthy genes, as in deaf genes, blind genes, etc., illegal. The love that a parent has for their child is unexplainable, but making that option is just wrong. That would be something that the religion should see wrong, but not the right things that can be. They are also trying to figure out if they can get any smart genes. If they were able to get any smart genes, children would be smarter and wouldn't have to go through trouble in school, as well as humiliation and many other emotional factors that come along with this matter. Another thing that can happen with designing a baby is having the opportunity to have twins, triplets, quadruplets, or even quintuplets. This can happen due to the fact that you are choosing the embryos with the eye color, hair color, and skin color that you choose, and they have to implant more than a few, and sometimes a mother gets pregnant with more than one baby at a time. This is something that rarely happens, but by designing a baby, it happens more often than you think. I myself would be willing to do this. I don't see anything wrong with this procedure. It's just like when people use surrogate mothers to carry their baby, or when they use artificial insemination. You are also dealing with science, and it isn't natural, but that is because the people want to have a baby badly, and they can by using this method that they have. Science has come a long way and is helping people due to all of these different alternatives. These are some of the different types of methods that they have for having a baby and also for designing a baby. Scientists are using the same method. In India, there is a clinic where they consider it a baby factory. What it is exactly is women that are being used as surrogate mothers by people around the world and getting paid for it. They get eggs from beautiful, attractive women that come from places like Ukraine, Lithuania, Georgia, Armenia, and Belarus. Those women are advertised online as a parent that want to create a baby. They choose who they want the egg donor to be from. They also screen them for genetic disease, and they perform an IQ test. People are willing to pay thousands of dollars just to design a baby. At the end of the day, designing a baby is still creating a child, whether it's by both a man and a woman or a stranger. A baby is a baby, and there is nothing wrong with designer babies. One of the most beautiful gifts in life is to have a baby, and now many people have the option of having a beautiful, healthy child. Science has come a very long way. What's to say that the next president of the United States makes this a rule that whoever wants to have a baby has to pass a test, and then they have to choose the healthy embryos to avoid having an unhealthy child? You never know what the future awaits. This was something that I never knew would be done, and it is already being done. A lot of people are already doing this method that came out, and that is called designing babies. To the future, and to the science, and to all the technologies that are going to come out in the future.